Hey everyone, my name is Ben. Before I get into why I created this channel and what I hope to accomplish with it, I'd like to briefly talk about myself, how I got into psychology, and why I want to dedicate the rest of my life to helping people with Asperger's and autism. So as I said, my name is Ben. Uh, I'm a 29-year-old Irishman who is currently studying psychotherapy in college in Athlone. Before I decided to go back to college, I actually had a number of jobs. I worked in a computer shop for a year. I worked in a factory, and I also worked as a security guard, as well as a few other places here and there. But what I found is those careers just weren't for me. I wasn't happy. I suffered from a great deal of anxiety back then, and I found it occasionally difficult to get along with work colleagues. And after one day when I nearly had a nervous breakdown at work, I knew there was something wrong. My anxiety was just out of control at that point, and I knew I needed to go talk to someone. So I went to talk to a psychologist, and eventually he diagnosed me with mild Asperger's syndrome at the age of 26. If I'm being perfectly honest, that really hit me hard at the time. I always saw myself as this funny, confident guy, and I found it difficult to accept that I had this disability. But in time, I learned to accept it, and I learned to accept myself as well. And what I decided around that time was that I was going to be the best I could be. Uh, so I began working out. I started studying self-help books. I started studying psychology because the conclusion I came to is if I could improve the way I looked, improve my social skills, improve my communication skills, that maybe that in turn would lessen my anxiety, and that would lead to me being able to get along with people easier, make friends easier, that kind of thing. And what I found was while I was studying psychology is that I absolutely fell in love with it. And I knew then that I wanted to dedicate the rest of my life to it. So that's kind of why I created this channel, because I want to help people on the spectrum learn to love themselves, to see how amazing they can be if they really believe in themselves. I don't believe autistic people need to change themselves fundamentally. I think they're fine the way they are. But what I would like to do is be able to ease their burden, to make them feel better, so that they're able to get out there and fulfill their life goals that they've always wanted to accomplish. And yeah, that's pretty much why I set up this channel. Now, unfortunately, my college fees are kind of through the roof at the moment, so I don't have any fancy recording equipment or anything like that. But hopefully, you'll be able to enjoy my videos anyways. And yeah, hopefully you'll stick around for future videos coming up. And I'd like to thank you for listening to me today. So thank you.